Welcome back. It's time to set up our environment to work with Typescript. Now, as with anything that I mentioned in this course, I do recommend you check out their documentation. They have really good information of what you can do, what you can use. And if we go back to what it says, we've now learned what this statement below means. Typescript is a typed superset of JavaScript that compiles to plain JavaScript. So let's download it. And we could click here, but for me, we're developers. Let's use the terminal. Let's make this a little bit bigger for you. In order for us to work with Typescript, we have to make sure that we have Node installed. And I'll leave resources for you to install Node after this video. But a good way to check if you have Node available on your computer is to do -v. I have 8.9.1, and you can follow along and make sure as long as your version of Node is higher than this, all the code should work. Now, why do we need Node to work with Typescript? Well, if you remember in our diagram, Typescript has this little machine, this compiler that compiles our code to JavaScript. And this compiler needs to run somewhere. And this compiler, again, has to have an environment. And that's what we use Node for being able to run JavaScript, because it has the JavaScript engine, that is the V8 engine that actually comes from Chrome, to actually read our JavaScript and understand it. So let's download this compiler. All we need to do is run npm install -g for global. That means we can use the Typescript command now in our terminal, and just type Typescript. And based on your permission rights, you might have to run this with sudo. So that is giving it permission to install. You might have to type in your password. And then you'll get Typescript downloaded on your machine. Perfect. Nice and simple. Now we're able to run Typescript from our terminal. And the way we do that is do tsc for Typescript compiler. If I press enter here, let's make this a little bit bigger. You see that it gives us all the information we need. I have version 2.8.3. and it tells us how we can work with this compiler. So now that we have the compiler installed, we can start writing Typescript, put it through this compiler, and this compiler is going to spit out JavaScript. And through that method, we're able to add static typing to JavaScript, something that JavaScript doesn't have naturally in its definition. All right, so go ahead and get this set up on your machine. I'll leave resources for you to follow along so that for the next upcoming videos, you're typing along with me and testing out that your Typescript compiler works and that we're writing Typescript together. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.